Hello, good evening. Welcome to Friday Facebook Live Paper Crafting. My name is Kate Bolt. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the UK, bringing you live paper crafting sessions on a Friday. I hope this finds you well, whether you're watching me live or on replay later on. Do let me know if you're catching up later on. Pop it in the comments. I'd love to know how you're watching, whether it's live or later on. And yeah, I can't wait to share what I've got for you tonight. It's been a bit of a long week, hasn't it? It hasn't stopped raining, but it's Friday. Thank goodness for that. I'm so pleased it's Friday. Let me know if you joined me. I can see a couple of you have hopped on, and I'll wait to see if anybody else does. Let me know that if you've joined me in the comments, or just give me a thumbs up. And comment. Let me just put my glasses on so I can read them. Hi Carol, good evening to you. Good evening. Right, I'm going to, hi Valerie. I'm just going to check that I am live in the right place on my laptop, which is just here. And yeah, and check that I'm in the right place and all is going well. Let's just check. Computer says no. Oh, it won't work. Never mind, I'll do that when I've got another hand free. I'll check in a minute. So are you all well? Are you good? Hello, welcome. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses because I've got a little ring light and it kind of gives me a lot of glare there. So it's not great. It's not great. Anyway, I hope this week has treated you well and you're all safe and sound. Everyone's okay in our house. We've still got a full house, still got lockdown going on, but we're ploughing through it, and we had some sunshine today. So that is something to be thankful for. Hi, Anthony. Lovely to have you with me tonight. Hi, Linda. Hello, everyone. Right. I am playing with those chickens tonight. So a few years ago, we had a stamp set called Hey Chick. It was immensely popular and it was part of a celebration offering that year, about 3 years ago. So it came and went. Well, Stampin' Up! Have released it again. They've released another stamp set with it and matching dies for both the stamp sets, and they are hilarious. And I'm going to share a couple of cards with you tonight using those fun chickens. And I can't wait because they're ridiculous and great and I love it. Good evening all. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and we'll crack on and I'll show you what I've got for you. So hi Mum, lovely to see you. Here we go. There we go. Let's pop you in the tripod. I can put my glasses on. Oh, honestly, Anthony, I've had so much fun today playing with these chickens. It's been a laugh. It's been so fun. Right, there you are, that a little bit better. Hi Philomena, lovely to see you. So lovely. I've got my phone plugged in to give it a bit of charge, which I use for my camera. So I've just got to beware that that doesn't get in shot. Perfect. Right, let me show you these fabulous stamps. They are brilliant. So as I say, the original stamp set was called Hey Chick, and we had it at Celebration in 2017, I believe. Hello, hello. And it was this one with these hilarious chickens on. And I love this one. They were actually drawn from real life chicken species, chicken breeds, different types of chicken. So if you look them up, you can actually find out what kind of chickens they are, which I find immensely funny. And I loved it at the time. Had a whole chicken thing going on at the time. And I was so delighted when they brought it back with an amazing set of dies for us to cut them all out with, some extra things. So these are the chick dies. Hi, Joe. And it cuts out all of those chickens. So those 3 chicken dies. It's got a hen house. It's got some chicken wire to keep your chickens in. It's got a little signpost. It's got corn plants. It's got corn on the cobs. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and you can cut out the little corn cobs as well. It's got a little log, eggs, and it's got the little chick hatching in his feet, and it's got some bird seed. It's got loads of stuff in it, and I'm so excited to use it. I'm ridiculous, aren't I? So that's what we're going to be using tonight. Now, they've also, it's an adorable bundle, isn't it? I absolutely love it. I'm so excited for it. And it's around until June only, this one. It's around until the end of the mini catalogue period. So that's how long that's for. And they've also brought out this one to go with it called Hey Birthday Chick. So you can make all sorts of fun birthday cards with it. It's brilliant. I do like this one. It says, happy birthday, you're still a spring chicken. You've got best of cluck and let us celebrate you. Look at this chicken blowing out the birthday candle. Hi, Claire. So these are hilarious fun. And I have ordered the dies that go alongside this and cut out all of these bits as well. They just haven't come yet. There's a bit of a mix-up on my order, but it's already been processed and they're picking the order now, and I'm waiting for that to come. So to be honest, these shapes are easy enough to cut out anyway with scissors, but tonight I'm going to be using the Hey Chick to be starting off with. But I know, well, I didn't know what to choose either, Anthony. I couldn't decide, so I had to go for both of them because they just complement each other perfectly and you can mix and match. Yeah, I think I might have a chicken week coming on. I feel it coming on. So we might have to have a whole week of chicken projects, chicken cards and fun things. So we'll think about that. I know. Right, let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a really simple card to begin with. So I have picked out some pretty colours for it. Hello, Joe. I hope you love these chickens because they're hilarious and I love them. So I've picked out a So Saffron card base. It's like a soft yellow. I really love this soft yellow. I've got a Whisper White insert, or basic white insert in there, just slightly smaller than my card base. And then I've got a Coastal Cabana layer, because I think these are nice spring colours and they're quite fun. And then I have got a bit of glue on my card. I have got a basic white layer, slightly smaller again, that I'm going to be using for my stamping. And then I've got a spare piece of Whisper White that I'm going to be using. Okay, so the piece we're going to be stamping on is this one. And I am going to grab out my Memento black ink to start off with. And this is going to be fun. Now I made, oh, unbelievable, isn't it, to be excited over chickens. Honestly, as soon as they popped this into our demonstrator website and said the chickens are back, I put it in our group and said, the chickens are back. Is anyone else excited for the chickens? Everyone was excited for the chickens. Honestly, I don't know why. I think it's just that it was so popular and funny. They're funny little creatures. Lockdown, there must be a word for that. Lockdown crazy. I am with you, definitely. So I made this card before on YouTube when we had the first chicken release back in, I think it was 2017, and I did a YouTube video on how to do this exact card, slightly different colours, and using the watercolour pencils to colour them in. But now we've got the lovely alcohol blend pens. Cluck down, that's what it is. We all got cluck down. Now we've got the alcohol blend pens. I had to do the same card using the blend pens. I thought it would be great fun to do, so that's what we're doing. So I've taken, see there's 3 chickens in the set here. I'm going to use all 3 of them. And they're going to do some acrobatics. These mischievous chickens are. Now, I want them to stand on top of each other. But what I don't want is a chicken floating and hovering. So I need to make sure at least one of his feet is on the back of the other one. And then in a minute, you're going to have to put up with watching me do some colouring in. Oh yeah, and then we'll take the silliest chicken. He's my favourite chicken. And he's going to balance on the top of the other 2 chickens. They are balancing. And I can't remember what this chicken was called. I did know what the name of this breed of chicken was when we first had it, because I looked it up and I can't remember. Right, he is going to... Got to do this without getting my head in the shot. He's going to stand on the back of the other chicken and hopefully he's down far enough. Oh, he's only just fitting on, look. But he's on. It's so fun. Okay, so I'll move those stamps just out of the way there. Let's move my card samples. Right, okay. Now I brought some blend pens in. I have got... yellow, so I've got So Saffron Dark and Light, it's the same colour as the cardstock. I have got a Crumb Cake, I've got Rich Raspberry Dark and Light, I've got Dark Pretty Peacock, got Bermuda Bay light and Pool Party dark. Honestly, I just picked some out that I thought would work, and light pumpkin pie, and then I've got the crumb cake light and dark. I just picked out a few that would work to make some really pretty chickens. He's got a hairdo like yours, is he, Linda? Yeah, it's not unlike mine. I think he's got lockdown hair, I think. Cluck down hair. So pick whatever colours you happen to have and see if it works, is my advice. I also did it, as I said, with the watercolour pencils, and that worked really well. So I think I'm going to start off with this little guy at the bottom and work my way up. No, seriously? It can't be the first video that you watched on my YouTube. Was it? How funny. Well, there you go. There must be a reason for these things. I am going to put a little bit of the kind of, it's light pumpkin pie, so it's a bit of an orange colour at the bottom of him, just to give him a little bit of shading. And then I'm going to bring in the two yellows to blend it in. And I'm going to do it like this. Chicken mania, honestly. Give him a bit on his wing, like that. And then we'll do the bit that dangles there, his little beak and his little crown. There we go. I think that will do. And then we're going to come in with the dark So Saffron to blend it. Oh, I think I use the fine tip. It makes it a bit easier for me to do it. Sorry, my scratchy noise. So I'm just concentrating on blending that edge colour so that I don't end up with a line. Just keep blending it until it disappears and it blends like that. And there you'll have him. Okay. A little bit on his wing. Bring it up here a bit. Like so. That's that. And then the light one. Yes, they are the best sentiments, aren't they? Puns. I love a pun. Just as funny as a Christmas cracker joke, but I love them. Right, so he's kind of oranges. He kind of reminds me, yellows and sandy colours. He reminds me of a typical farmyard chicken you might see, this one. He's rather clean and tidy though, isn't he? Right, so that's him. I'm not going to take too much time because we could be here forever, you watching me do the colouring in. Then we're going to go with the next one along. Let's make sure I've got the right colours. Not that one. This is the one and this one. So I'm going to start off with his tummy area. And I'm just going to bit of dark crumb cake around his tummy because he's a nice round boy. He's definitely been inside too long due to COVID. A bit like me. Yeah, there we are. So yeah, just go round the bottom, I think, a little bit. And then the light crumb cake to blend it. Again, just to blend the edge. Like that. Rooster-esque, he is a bit of a rooster, isn't he? It's funny. Right, and then I will bring this up here. like that. And then I'm going to give him some really colourful tail feathers. So with his tail feathers, I'm going to start with a dark, pretty peacock up here and just add in a little bit of colour there. And then the same on his wing. I'm holding my breath. Does anyone else do that when they're colouring in? When it's a little area? And in here. So you choose what colours you've got. But I love these alcohol blend pens. And you can get both the dark and the light and they blend together. However, on this particular bit, I'm using Bermuda Bay next. I think it goes really well with it. Hi Sylvia, I'm glad you could join us. So a little bit of Bermuda Bay. Like that. And then, where I haven't done any more, I'm bringing in a little bit of Pool Party. Oh, I haven't done his head yet. I must do that. Kind of a headless chicken. A bit like me. Headless chicken. So let's do his wing. Like that. And I mustn't forget his head. So what did I do first? I did dark pretty peacock. And I think I'll do it here. So I'm on live early tonight, but there's a reason for it. I have somewhere to go. How lucky I am. You stick your tongue out when you colour. I'm sure we all do. I'm sure we all do a bit of that, you know. I do. I have somewhere to go. I've actually organised a quiz night with some friends of ours that my husband used to go to university with many years ago. They're all still in contact. And we do tend to see each other a couple of times a year. And it's been such a long time since we all got together. And we're really missing them. So I suggested a quiz. I couldn't do tomorrow night. So we will run with it. And I think it might be fun. Well, I'm rubbish at quizzes, but I'll let you know how we get on. Okay, so the other thing I need to do is his feet. Here and here. And his beak. Like that. Oh, and let's do this guy's feet and legs while we're at it. How fun. And I think I'll colour him in So Saffron. So we've got the dark one. We'll go around and shade him in like I did the others. Like so. I'm going to have to colour all these in again in a minute. I realised for my second card that I made, I didn't colour him in preparation, and I should have really. Never mind, we'll do it quickly. Right, so here is the light So Saffron. Let's go all the way up, keep his neck and his face the same colour. I rather fancy this bird will have a very colourful plume. Yes, Team Bolt for the quiz win. I wonder. Right, it depends, you see, what kind of questions they are, because each household joining in has done a set of 10 questions. So it really does depend on what the questions are. So this is a fun colour. This is Rich Raspberry, and I've gone dark in the centre. I think his roots are showing. and then lighter as it goes along. I'm absolutely holding my breath. Tiny little area. So has anyone got anything nice lined up for the weekend? I don't think we're doing anything very much over the weekend. Well, you can't really, can we? But, you know. I think I've got the excitement of a click and collect shopping delivery on Sunday. It is a need. Anthony, you need the chickens. Anybody who says to me that they don't need the chickens, I don't think they're telling the truth. Everyone needs these chickens in their basket. Who doesn't? It's a little bit of chicken there. Right, let's do his tail feather. The same. I love that kind of purpley red on the top. I think it gives it a bit of a pop. I have no idea what colour these chickens' plumage actually would be. But, you know, let's have a bit of imagination and artistic license. Chickens are so fun because you can make any card, can't you? Any kind of fun card. They make a great fun birthday card. Or even a thank you card. Because I like the one, hey chick, you're a good egg. I like that. Even just a note with the daft chickens on would be fun. So Alfie's just let himself in again. Let me just shut the door. And he watches me shut the door, and then in 5 minutes' time he'll want to go again. So there you go. There's the fun chickens all standing on top of each other. And so then I've got my piece of scrap Wistful White, and I'm going to use one of the sentiments. And I have taken Hey Chick. And I'm going to stamp it in the Coastal Cabana. I remember my dad's chickens, Mum. Yes, I do remember dad's chickens. I was only just thinking about them earlier when I was prepping this card. And I remember one escaped and you had me running around Actually, I'll do that again. You had me running around the garden trying to catch a chicken. Honestly, when I was a child, I'm pressing very hard. And you see where I've got ink everywhere? Let's just clean that up. Leaving myself a nice halo. Oh, it's all the fun of remembering those chickens in the garden. Mum, that is hilarious. I was a kid, I promise. Okay, let's do this again. And not have such a squelchy, squishy stamp. Hi, Kim. We're playing with chickens. We were just saying they are a must-have, these chickens. They are so fun. They're hilarious. Right, I have got my little classic label punch. Oh, you were just remembering the whole saga of chasing around the garden after a chicken. Yeah, me too. It was very funny. Even then, it was hilarious. Right, hey chick. It fits beautifully into the punch. So I'm just going to punch that out there. And it's a very simple card, this first one. Just colouring in. Let's move those out of the way. I think I might have dropped one of those. Okay, I'm going to put these on and I'm going to use some of the mini dimensionals on the back. Fit that punch. That punch. Here we go. I have a little tub with all my glue in next to me. Honestly, the things that we got up to. I had a great childhood. We had so much fun. Oh, have they? They got down a storm in the US. Do you know, I am not surprised. It's the kind of thing, isn't it? That you either, you just got to have. And you love or hate. But I think most people it's love, isn't it? Right, I'm going to pop the hey chick and I'm just going to overlap it here. Just over there, like that. And I'm going to grab in our pieces here. I'm going to get my glue and glue the back. You see how it bleeds through? They're alcohol pens, so they are meant to do that. They have they? A guinea pig design. Why is that? Oh, well, I'd be done for. I absolutely adore guinea pigs, if anyone knew me. I will tell you something funny, not about guinea pigs, but I was flicking through YouTube the other day and I came across this really funny, cute video that this person has made like little mazes for his hamster, and he set up scenes and of this hamster escaping through all these mazes, and he obviously loves it, and it's had 64 million views. Isn't it amazing? But it's very cute and fun. You know, these fun things, they do cheer people up. They do brighten the day, don't they? Good evening, Doreen. Where are you joining us from? It's probably about, what time is it, guys? It's probably about 6:45, something like that, here in the UK. Right, let's pop that one on the front. Like that. Hey, chick. And then I'm going to do the inside. And I might just have this fun chicken. I'm not going to colour him in. But I might just have him, or I might colour him in, but I might do it later because I've got a lot of colouring in to do. But I'm just going to have him peeking in there. Like that. That's ridiculous. And then we want, you're a good egg. And I'll do that in the Coastal Cabana. The upside down chicken, he's just popped in there. You're a good egg. Oh, look at that. I keep doing that today. I'm really heavy-handed. Not quite sure what that's about. Do you ever get days like that? Well, there's two sides to every piece of cardstock. I still did it, but never mind, we'll ignore that. It's definitely me. Right, let's have a go at putting that chicken back on there. Because I liked him there. You're a good egg, and this chicken is dangling in to say hi. Love that. I can definitely colour him in later. Let's put some glue on the back. Can you see that? Make sure, if I go out of shot, do let me know. I'll try not to, but please let me know. That would be lovely. I think I need a new blade in my trimmer. There we are. You're a good egg. How cute is that? Hey, chick, you're a good egg. I love that. I love that. You know what we could have? We could have this little one. Love this little one. He's cracking and he's coming out of the egg. Now, let's not make a mess with it. It's cute, isn't it? So cute. And you can use your ivory blend pen for this one. And just colour it in. Like that. Give them orange feet. And because I've put a insert into this card, I can definitely colour in this chicken. I won't do it now, but I will, and then I'll put the photo up because I've got rather a lot of colouring in to do yet. How cute is that? Good evening, Lou. We're having fun with chickens. So much fun with chickens. Right, now I've got another one. This one's going to be using the dies, and I'm super excited for this one because I think I've used so many of the dies to make this card, and I've cut it all out so that you didn't have to sit and watch me forever. Okay. Oh yes, it's not a moustache on the egg. It's the egg cracking. Yes, it could be. You could give him a little moustache, a little nose. That's funny. Okay, so for my card base, I've got a piece of thick, basic white cardstock in a regular C6 size. So for us with metric, that's 10.5 by 14.8. And then I've got a layer in early espresso, 1/2 centimetre smaller. And then I've got a layer of the In Good Taste designer series papers. These are amazing for this type of card. I've had mine, and I bought these when the annual catalogue came out, and as you can see, I've used tons of them, and I keep going back and forward to them and using them. They're all these wood grains and textures and tiles papers, and they are just brilliant. So I thought they would be great for this card, and so I pulled a piece out that I thought would make a nice background for our chickens, and it's just like a pale wood grain. So that's what I've got, and I'm working on that piece. Okay. Now, I'll show you the dies again so you can see what we're using. Oh, I've got very hot all of a sudden. I think we've got the heating up too high. It was so cold before. So we've got this, and if you cut it out, it looks like chicken wire. So I've cut out multiples of these to make myself a chicken wire fence for my chickens to stay in the chicken pen. I've cut out some of the corn plants. I've cut out these corn cobs that go on there and the little leaves for the corn cobs. You get 4 each of these and those, so you can cut them out all at once. So that's really useful. I've cut out a little tree trunk, the seeds for the bird seed. Did I cut out a little chicken in the egg? I'm not sure. Don't think I have, but you can use that. I've cut out this signpost. The wire's brilliant. So, yeah, so the wire looks so realistic. Now I've used the brushed metallic cardstock that we've got at the minute, or you can use any of the metallic cardstocks, or you just use any colour. You could use a grey, that would be perfect to make your wire fence. And so I'm going to stick it along, and I'm going to do it horizontally to make my wire fence. But before I do that, I'm going to put my corn. So I'm going to put my corn, that's going to be where I start with my card. I've got 3 corn stalks, and they are going to go along here, like so, because they're kind of behind them. And I'm just going to grab out my Tombow. I don't want those chickens getting out and hopping off the card and running around, or eating the corn. That's why they're behind the fence. Right, if I can get my Tombow to work, yeah. So I'm just, where the larger bits of the die cut are, I'm just putting some tiny dots of my adhesive glue there, bit at the top. Now I'm going to have my chickens as well on this card, so I want the corn to go near the top of the card, because the chickens are going to go at the bottom, and if you stick them behind the chickens, you won't see them. So like that. You can do anything. You can make any kind of scene you like. So fun. I was thinking of all the different kinds of cards you could make with these chickens. Lots of fancy folds, I imagine. One going straight up in the middle. Like that. Ooh. So my husband's having great fun. He's setting up the Zoom thing for our quiz later on. And he's decided he's going to broadcast it on our TV so we can see everyone on the TV. So he's having fun with that. If it works, we could do it again. Right. And then have that one off to the side at a bit of an angle. Like that. There we go. So we've got those. I haven't actually looked for many samples, Anthony, but I bet there's tons out there. I'm going to make a whole... I have got a Pinterest board with them on, but I haven't really gone back and looked. I must do that and add a load more. Right, what was next? So I think next is probably the chicken wire. So what I did was, have you seen the self-adhesive sheets that you can buy to put through your die cutting machine? I used those. I had mine for a couple of years. I've never used them. I don't know why. They're absolutely amazing. And they put the adhesive on your die cut as you run it through the machine with these self-adhesive sheets. So Stampin' Up! Sell these. So I thought I'd have a go with them. So the first one I cut out as is. And this one I cut out with the adhesive on. So I'm just going to stick these down. So I'm going to put my first one in the middle because then I can decide where the others are going to go. So you can still see the top of your corn plant, but I need a bit of a border at the bottom. And it just sticks it down. Look how clever that is. No fiddling around with the glue. And then I'm going to interlink to make it look like it's one big long wire fence. Just butt it up to the other end. And then I cut this one out, so I'm not going to cut it out again. I'm going to just put the glue on it this time. But I have to say the sticky sheets are just brilliant. And you get so many, you get so much of it. So I won't put too much on, just enough to make sure it's anchored, because I do want to go behind it a little bit. Oh, playful alphabet dies, that's genius. I'm going to be using those a lot actually, so that's perfect. Thanks for that tip. I love those dies. Oh, is that one a bit skewy, or is it my eyes? It's fine. See, it doesn't stick down anywhere near as well. Probably because I haven't got too much glue on it. Oh, there we go. Stick down, it will stick hard. Okay, so I've got that scene set. Now, this is the fun bit. So I used some more of that paper, the In Good Taste paper, to cut out the signpost in a bit of a wood type paper. And you see the embossing it does on it as well. Hi, Shirley. It embosses on it, which is brilliant. And I cut it out of this wood type paper, so it looks like a little wooden sign. And I had an idea, let me move things out of the way, to get my Stampin' Right marker. So I've got my crumb cake one. These are not the blend pens. You can see the difference. That's a blend pen, and that's the normal. These are like a felt tip pen, a water-based one. And I'm going to get the fat end, the brush tip end, and I want my signpost to look a bit dirty and weathered. So I'm just going to try and spray it. So I'm going to get the top of my pen and I'm going to flick the nib and see if I can get some ink splatters. Now I did it earlier. It's getting it in the right place. You just get a few. There we are. I don't want much. There. I move it over. There. A few little splatters like that. And if I hold it up, you can see I've got it to look a bit, see if you can see that, a bit distressed and a bit inky and a bit dirty. So I quite like that idea. So I've done that, and then I'm going to stamp on it. Now, the stamp I'm going to put is, am I going for Hey Chick again? Yeah, let me clean it then. My Stampin' chamois out. Make sure it's clean. Now I'll grab back that early espresso ink pad. And I'm going to stamp that one. Right, let's do Hey Chick in the middle of that one. Let's bring it down. Sorry, I can see it a little bit better, that's all. I don't want to stick my head in this shot, because the camera is right where I would be looking. Right. Hey Chick, yay! So that's going to go on, but first of all I need to get my chicken, so that's going to go on there. I've also got the little, I've cut out, where is it gone? Can you see it? There's a little tree stump somewhere. Here it is. Got a little tree stump that I've cut out. I've cut it out of crumb cake cardstock, and do you see how it's embossed the tree lines on it? So I actually went over it with my ink dauber in Early Espresso just to make it a little bit browner and to make it a bit more defined on those lines. And I'll do that and show you how I did it. You can see the difference in them just about. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'll show you how. It's very simple. Just grab your ink pad, get one of your finger daubers or a little sponge, pick up some of the ink and literally run it over the top. So you could use a darker colour. I just thought this kind of distressed it a little bit. Dark colour cardstock, I mean, to start with, but I just like this. It's got different tones in it now. So yeah, so that's that. He's going to go on down here as well, but I need my chickens. So let's grab that card. And I've also got my corn there. I don't need that one. I'll pop it there, but I've got my corn there. So let's do the chickens because I'll need to cut those out and colour them in. Okay. Let's not lose those because I'm bound to. Right, we've got chicken, chicken, chicken. Black ink. Yeah, I like that, Philomena. It just makes it look a bit more wood-like. So one rather nice round chicken. One rooster looking chicken. And one with the COVID hair. Bedhead chicken, a bit like me. Right, they're all ready to go. I shall quickly colour those in and I won't take too long over it, otherwise we'll be here all day, won't we? Right, let's do it. So if I go around the edge, oops, of this one. I think these chickens need names as well. I think you should give my chickens some names. What do you think they should be called? Let's go around and do all their feet. Feet, beaks. This bit. Legs. Right. And then, so saffron. Egbert. That's so funny. Doris. Right. You'll have to tell me which one is which. And there's also that little chicken in the egg, isn't he? So he should be Egbert, maybe. Oh. Meet Shirley. Meet Shirley. Oh, you're just speaking to Shirley. No, this could get... Yeah. Doris is the yellow one. Oh, hello, Linda. So sorry I didn't see you hopping on. Doris is the yellow one. Perfect. This one that I'm colouring in. I think she's nice and round, but she looks... My son thought she looked a bit like a Dorito. So Doris the Dorito chicken. Let's get the right colours out for the next chicken. Oh, that's so funny. I love that they have all these dyes for these chickens now. It's brilliant. Doris the Dorito chicken, you heard here first, folks. It's what? Honestly, my son said he looked like a Dorito. I'm like, actually, yeah, I agree. Einstein with the hair. Oh, yes. So Einstein has all the hair. That's very good. Hi, Margaret. Making a lot of noise, that pen. Sorry, it's quite squeaky, isn't it? Turn your volume down if it's a scratchy sound. You don't want that, do you? Let's just put that in there because we're going to do the top of that. I keep forgetting its head. Right, let's do his bottom half. We'll do that darker. I'll go in with a brush tip just to speed things up a little bit. Oh, sounds like Alexa's going off in the kitchen. Rhode Island red. No, I think Einstein's perfect. Because everyone will know which one he is. If you said which one's Dorito and which one's Einstein. I think that's just brilliant. Oh, I don't know, Anthony. You might be or you might not. There's a lot of things people like that you don't know about. Right, this is light crumb cake, just to finish his body off. Blend it in there. The dog's still by my feet. He loves being in here with us. Absolutely loves it. I can hear them out in the kitchen with plates. So there is food on the horizon, but he still prefers to be in here with us. Right, so there's that. That's bled a little bit. I think I've gone a bit mad with it, but I was just trying to be quick, I think. Right. You're not late, Margaret. I was early tonight. I did say, but if you didn't see it, you know, it's not you wouldn't know. I'm really sorry about that. I came in at 6:30 because I've got a quiz later. I'm very excited because I haven't seen these guys' faces in so long. Right, so there's his head. And then we're going to go for Einstein. Right, let's be having you. So we'll go dark, so saffron underneath. Like so. Light, so saffron. Margaret, we're playing with the chickens. So guys, if you love these chickens as much as I do, they are a need, I'm sure. You can find them on my website in the shop. So you'll just look up Hey Chick and it will, or Birthday Chick, and both the bundles will appear. They're not in any of the current catalogues. They're a new release now at the beginning of February. Brand new. So let's go for dark, rich raspberry. But they were about, at least this particular chick set was about 3 years ago. And I'm so happy they brought him back. And then the dies. The dies are new. Love them. Okay, so this is a bit more where I stick my tongue out moment. You could do any colour, because who knows. It's fun not to actually look up the real colours of these chickens, because once you've seen what they should be like, it's hard to then let your imagination run riot. Right, chickens. Oh, mustn't forget this part. I don't tend to see these. Correct me if I'm wrong. They are really fun, Margaret. You don't tend to see these really fun breeds of chickens so much in the UK, but maybe you do. I just haven't seen many. I think I've done the other end of the chicken. No, that's okay. Right. Just blend that in and they're all done. I just need to cut them out and pop them on the card. Thank you so much. Anthony, I agree with you. I refuse to believe also that they have any other chicken hair or feathers other than Rich Razzleberry too. I completely agree with you. Oh dear me. Let's bring those dies in and I'll show you. Whoops, that one's come out. And I'll show you what we're going to do. So here they all are. Let's put the corn cob. Look at that chicken house. It's upside down, but it looks amazing, doesn't it? So just take these out, put them on. That's going to go on that one. Then we've got that one, and then this one. Let's pop that over there. I'm going to grab my washi tape, hold them into place. I have a load of washi tape hanging around on a hook. It's hooked on my little trolley I have next to me. Now I'd like to get this as well cut out as I can. Right, stick that one down. It's not a chicken. Oh dear. I'm going to have to find some pictures of some real flamboyant ones now, aren't I? So we've got Einstein and, did we say Doris? What's this one going to be called? We need one more name. Right, I'm just going to pop those through the die cutting machine next to me. The other thing is, that I did earlier, you can cut out the bird seed and it cuts it. Look at my very warped plate, but you can see how small the bird seed is that I cut out. And I actually left it on the plate so I could find it again. It's so small, so I'll leave it there. Here we go. I'll pop them through. Here they are. There, look how cool they look. Even cuts out this area here. It's really well done. Like that. Okay, we're going to pop this on our card now. So let's move our bird seed, our chicken feed, and get this going on. Now, I haven't stuck these down because I wanted to place my chickens first. Okay, so let's get it done. So I think I'm going to put Doris here. Einstein's going in the middle, and this guy. Oh, what about Henrietta? Or Henny Penny? Henrietta, I think it's definitely, she looks a bit like a Henrietta. Let's go for that. Right, so I'm going to have them like this. So I'm going to stick these two here down flat. I've made a little scene. I think I've tried to use as many of the dies as I could tonight because I got a bit overexcited with them because they're so fabulous. But honestly, you didn't need to make a whole scene on your card. I don't think it's a cockerel either, but he just looks very like that. I think it's a Henrietta. Right, let's pop Einstein up on some dimensionals. I never thought I would say that sentence. Einstein is going to get popped up on dimensionals. Henrietta is not a cockerel. Right, let's pop him up. So he's standing proud. Okay, this is good because now I can put my hey chick. Oh, I've got them over a bit too far. I don't know if I can move them now, to be honest. Like that, maybe. Let's see. I've got to get my little stump in there. Maybe like that. You can just go over the top. I'll move you over slightly, maybe. Move Henrietta over a little bit. There we go. And then now my hey chick can fit in nicely. I really hope they do as well, Mum. I hope they feature heavily, but I don't think anybody else in our group is particularly interested in chicken breeds, so I don't think they will, unfortunately. Oh, wouldn't that be funny? They'd be like, what? No, there's only one mad person around. Right, there you are. So, hey, chick. And I put some dimensionals behind that one. And I'll put some behind this one. And we're nearly there. I think one's enough. Hey, chick. I'm glad you like it. It's so fun, isn't it? Einstein. Yes, exactly. Right, okay. What did I do with the card base? And I will need to do some stamping inside. Okay. So I'm going to pop this on. The only thing I haven't put on, I wasn't going to put the birdseed on because it's really fiddly to do on camera. Oh, I haven't done the corn on the cob. So look at these. So you cut these out and you can cut out 4 at a time. There's the corn and there's the leaves. And if you look at it, you can actually, I don't know what you can see where it's embossed, the corn. It's so cool. So you just literally find the end and glue it together to make your little corn on the cob. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue there. We're going to pop that on the front. You can have so much fun with this. And there's like a pointy end, so I'm presuming the pointy end goes at the top. And then you just put them on your plant where you think they'd go. So anywhere that you like, just find a little gap. And I've got 3, so I'm just going to kind of put them wherever I think they might go nicely. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind them. I know. Fine tip glue pen. I'm going to have to put one on my order because I don't have one. And I keep getting to this point in all my lives and all my crafting. I'm like, oh, I don't have the fine tip glue pen because I ran out of mine. Must get one of those. Right, one there. And then I'll tuck that one in down there. And then we'll stick that birdseed on. I know, honestly, the steadiest hand. Because I'm not a fan of getting covered in Tombow. So here we go. I'm just going to put some little tiny dots, the smallest ones. And then see if I can actually pick them up. I'm not sure how I did it last time. Oh, I know what I did. I got some glue. Yeah, it's brilliant, Linda. I must get one. And I think I picked it up like that. Just popped it on. Just getting one upside down. Oh, it moved. Honestly, if you think this would be a faff, I wouldn't even bother. To be perfectly honest with you, but I rather like it. It looks a bit cool, doesn't it? The good thing is, if you do get a bit of glue on the top, they do dry clear. So put that down. So I got a bit of that on there. I think that'll do. I won't put any more on because we'll be here all day sticking on birdseed. All right. Okay, so I'm going to glue this together. What glue should I use? I think I use my runner. I'm using quite a bit because actually Tombow would probably be better because it's quite weighty with all those bits on it. I must get another one. You're absolutely right. Let's pop that one on there. Like that. Paycheck. And then on the inside, I did I put on the original one I made. Oh, I hadn't put I put "You're a Good Egg." Hey chick, you're a good egg. But I think, did I put that inside? Yeah, I think I'm going to put the other one, "Have a Happy Day." I think that'll be a nice one. Let's just grab a block. So I'll just clean that stamp so I can take it off of there. Okay, and I'm going to use Early Espresso, which is what I've used here and kind of matches everything. You might have to run to Frankfurt. I think things are moving, Anthony, though, really are, even those things that are stuck. So, have a happy day. So happy. Now, this is funny. Just put 1, 2, 1 up a bit. Oh, that's brilliant. And 1 down a bit. It is a very happy card, isn't it? And then, actually, where's that scrap of Whisper White? I am going to stamp another one there. We're nearly done. We're nearly done. Thank you for your patience, guys. I am going to colour it in with the ivory one. There we are, like I did before. It is fun. So you could put, "Hey chick, you're a good egg." You could mix it with the birthday set, the birthday chicken set, and just put "Happy Birthday" on there. You can put anything you want in it. You don't have to use these sentiments. But I just thought, "Have a happy day" is nice. Yes. There we go. Pop that on there and then get those dies out again. Now this is funny because the little die that cuts out the egg, he cuts out the egg. But I looked at him and I thought he looked a bit like a fish or a carrot. I'm sure you could do anything with it. I'll just grab some more washi tape. Cut him out. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's stuck to me now. There we are. Let's cut him out. There he is. I could have done that a little bit better, but it's not bad. He looks cute, doesn't he? And I thought what I would do then is grab a little dimensional or a big dimensional. Actually, there's a lot of dimension on there. I might just stick it flat because if it goes through the post, you don't want 2 lots of dimensionals really. It just makes the card so thick for the postage. So let's just pop him in here, top of that, there. Yes. Have a happy day. Oh, so cute. Okay, let's put some glue on the back of this one. So yeah, my afternoon today was spent playing with chickens, the paper kind. Loved it. Had so much fun with it. So cute, aren't they? Oh dear. I'm sure though, if you got through the post, you would laugh at those ridiculous chickens. It would cheer you up no end. I would, especially if I'd never seen them before. Yeah. There we go. So these are our 2 cards I made tonight. This one, there's very simple stamping with some colouring in, and I got them doing a bit of chicken acrobatics. Hey chick, you're a good egg. And I got the little egg in here, and I'm going to colour him in too. And then I've used the dies on this one. So I've done the same thing with the colouring in, and I've just cut them out. And I've used the dies to cut out these elements, which is the tree trunk, little signpost, the chicken wire, and the sweet corn, and the bird seed. It's just fun, isn't it? But I think you're right, Anthony. If I go onto Pinterest, I'm going to find so many more. And yeah, I've got a feeling we might be having Chicken Week coming up. I'm so glad you guys could join me. Have an amazing weekend. I hope you have a lovely, peaceful weekend and it all goes smoothly. And I shall be back with Coffee and Cards on Tuesday at 11. And I can't wait. I hope you can join me for that. If you love this chicken set, it's available now. Both the bundles are available now until the end of June. And don't forget to get your free celebration items if you order the chickens or anything out of the catalogue. So I'll just quickly show you again. This is the Hey Chick stamp set. And those are the dies that I just showed you that go with it. And they cut out all the chickens as well. Those chicken dies are over there. And this is the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set. And there's a whole set of dies that go with that as well. So you can buy them both as a bundle. I'm just waiting for my dies to arrive. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. Have a lovely weekend. And yeah, if you're watching me on replay, just let me know you're watching on replay, please. That would be great. If you're watching on YouTube later on, let me know and leave a little comment and some love. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you at Coffee and Cards on Tuesday. Oh, I'll be back on Sunday for Celebration Sunday too. Excellent. Thanks, Anthony. Thanks, Philomena. That's very kind. Take care, all of you. Thanks a lot. Bye.